Cool. Here we go. Today, I have 4 players who will have a chance to win actual cash money, as long as they can keep up with each other and my wild whims and whimsies. Let's see if they can pass the buck. I'm Corey Anatato, and it's time to pop off. You see, Katie said mustard, so I'm going to correct that. I will give you the correct answer because my wife told me you got the correct answer. So you're now up to $12.50.
Oh yeah. Also, Barry just gave us the green light to just do a 24-hour game show.
No,
this
that's
is our
later.
channel now.
Yeah, this is ours now.
Thank you, Barry.
It's ours. We live here now.
Corey's host. Let's do this.
Cool.
Sorry to my students, I can't teach you anymore.
Yeah, I now live on this game show.
I'm trapped in this endless game show
forever.
I'd like to state for the record, Katie, your brother texted me as well. So
yeah,
he fought for your $1. I hope you're happy.
I'll have to give that to him now.
There you go. It's his. It's his. You have to split it with. You have to split it with my wife because she also said it too. And I got that one first. All right. Now that our long national nightmare is over, let's go back to Kat. Kat.
Hiya.
What is it like being married to what I could only describe, and this comes from a place of self-actualization, an annoying game show fan?
It's as you would think it would be. It's a lot of references I don't understand. Like he's overheating like a Studebaker. And I tell him he's way too young for anyone to know what that is. But
I would like to. I'm going to interrupt you for a second. On the last episode of my podcast, I definitely referred to a Studebaker as well. So that's really funny. Yeah, we really are. I also referred to a Studebaker in the reference to an old-timey term for the shocker. Yeah, back in the 50s, they called it the Studebaker, I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will have to double check that information. No, I'm not going to Google that. That's just going to look bad. Like, honey, you weren't home, so I double checked old terms for the shocker. But I just wanted to see like what our options would be as people. No, but it's fantastic. If I'm going to be honest with you, I could give a rat's ass about game shows before we met, but now they're so great and wonderful, and Peter to market as a person, and those are the 3 things I know about game shows now. It's been a decade, so.
You and my wife are pretty close. You two are friends, and I think she would give the exact same answer you did verbatim, even with the shocker stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Her and I talk about it all the time. Like, did you Google those terms for shocker yet, baby girl? And she's like, oh my God, COVID. I'm like, I know, shocker though, right? And we just keep saying shocker all the time. And then I'll send her a picture of the whammy and the weird Twinkie dude from Catchphrase shocking each other. And then, like, you know, it's like whatever. We're like pretty good best friends. So
Barry now regrets giving us the green light to go on as long as we want because this is what happens when we keep talking.
I now regret suggesting that my partner watch it with his parents, whose home we're currently visiting. Guys, thank you.
When I mentioned my students find everything I do.
Oh yeah, no, we're heavily tagging your name in this as well, Alexa. So.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, so speaking of Alexa, we're going to have you go first in this round.
That means I can't repeat anything because nothing's been said.
You still can trip over your own feet and get a question wrong, but I have faith that you won't. This is fair enough. Let's play Pop Off.
Okay.
Alexa, here's the question for game number 2, round 1. And a little bit of explanation. Name something an ant does. Format your response like this. I am an ant, and I must... something an ant does. So we'll start with you, Alexa.
I am an ant, and I must dig.
Yeah, ants dig. That's how they make their houses. Katie?
I am an ant, and I must die.
Yes.
Oh my...
I have so many dramatic ants. And I don't mean family, I mean the ants that I keep in my ant farm. They must die. They put up their little baby hands and they go, I gotta get out of this. I go, I know, buddy. Me too.
It's a big mood. Big 2020 mood.
Big 2020 mood.
Ryan, name something an ant does.
This is not gonna get me to the next round, but whatever. I am an ant and I must help Paul Rudd.
Kat, are you going to allow this to go through?
I mean, I don't understand the reference because I don't know what's going on. But if I was a baby ant, I would help Paul Rudd.
I like it because it's the I get the I've never seen Ant-Man, but I get it. He can turn really tiny. He can call an ant cell. It's like Aquaman, but like dumber. But I love the purity that Kat has brought to this proceeding. A baby ant saw Paul Rudd, like he was sad one day, and this little ant goes, "You can do it, Paul." And then he just
Ants also have 10 times the amount of inner strength as well as physical strength as well.
It's so true. See. We're learning something today. Heather, it's your turn. Name something an ant does.
I am an ant and I must eat.
Oh, me too. Alexa, we're back to you.
I am an ant and I must bite potential predators.
It's nice to be thought of as a predator. Wait, I should rephrase that.
Yeah, don't.
Sorry, honey.
Corey, I think I overheard you say you wanted to be a Predator from Alien vs. Predator for Halloween, because that's what that sentence was.
Yes,
right?
Yes, exactly.
It's nice to be thought of as Predator from Alien vs. Predator sometimes.
With the dreads and the
costume.
From the incredibly popular Alien vs. Predator franchise trademark. There we go.
All right, tell Chris Hansen he can go home. We had him on backup just in case, but we don't need him.
Chris, no, we're good. Nope, go back to cameo.
He just wants to be Alien, Corey. It's fine.
I will not sit down. No. Katie, name something an ant does.
I am an ant and I must mate.
I think they do that.
They probably. Sure. There are more ants in the world.
That's a good point.
They all just died. So.
Ryan, name something an ant does.
I am an ant, and an ant must protect the queen.
That's not fair. He's in the Facebook group.
What Facebook group?
No, I'm not.
You're not? You're not in a group where you pretend to be ants?
Very much. No. I don't even have a Facebook, so that'd be hard to do.
Furries, but stranger.
That's the thing they say a lot is protect the queen. That's all right. It fell flat. Keep going. Keep going.
No wonder Mark Zuckerberg keeps banning you from Facebook. Heather, it's your turn.
I'm an ant and I must drink.
They do drink. They do heavily. They're very sad. Alexa.
I am an ant and I must carry things on my back.
They do carry things. Part of their unique selling point. Katie.
I am an ant and I must walk.
Yeah. They walk. Ryan?
I am an ant and I must store food.
Yep. Yeah. They're saving the food. Fucking insect doctors, which I don't know the name of, are furiously typing in the chat that we're getting everything wrong, but I don't care. Heather.
All those insect doctors that watch pop-up improv.
Hi, insect doctors.
Hi, insect doctors.
Shout out. # insect doctors. I am an ant and I must march.
Oh, good one.
Oh, that's not the right button. Kat, are we good with March? Yeah, I feel like we're good with March.
Yeah, because I have an ant walk, which is pretty casual, but an ant marching, something is up.
Shit is going down.
Something is happening.
All right. So, that is fine. $4 in the bank, Alexa.
I am an ant and I must taste things with my feet. Ask the doctors.
Ask the doctors.
I know butterflies do that, so I assume ants do that too.
Sure.
Katie.
I'm an ant and I must build an anthill.
That is Katie. I mean, Kat.
Hi.
So,
yeah, hit me with it.
My thought is this. In the process, no. Is an anthill the byproduct of digging the tunnels? Are they actively building the hill? Or are they digging the tunnels?
Okay. I think an insect ant is actively building tunnels so the hill is a byproduct. But I have seen my human ant go like this to dirt and think it's silly that the ants crawl on it. So I'm going to say my aunt has built an anthill before.
I can't argue with that logic. Umami.
So, umami.
Umami. It's a very umami answer. Ryan.
I am an ant, and I must fear anteaters.
You absolutely must. Heather.
I am an ant, and I must communicate with the other ants.
Part of the social construct. Alexa, $5 in the bank now.
I am an ant, and I must follow the scent trail left by other ants.
I mean, that's how they follow each other through Target. Like, if you stop for Christmas shopping and you can't smell that really cheap, like, love song Victoria's Secret smell, how do you know Aunt Cheryl is in bedding? See what I'm saying? Or are you talking like insects? Because they probably do that too.
They do!
Every ant smells another person. Human ants smell each other. This is human ants smelling each other. And these are insect ants smelling each other.
That was
sign language. Look it up.
We have so much to research later. Katie.
My therapist is going to have a field day with this whole situation.
Just put this in. This is what I did one night, and apparently it was fine. So you watch this. I'll get that deductible. I'll get that copay going.
Sweet. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
What is happening? Katie, name something an ant does.
I am an ant, and I must die when I get sprayed by Raid.
Oh,
we've already said die.
You've already told me ants die and screw and walk.
Yeah.
Those are the three things ants did.
That's all I got.
Today I learned I'm 2 out of 3 close to an ant.
Yeah, I mean,
I screw and walk. Yeah.
Walking. That's all I can contribute to the world.
It's fun to think of which of the 3 Ryan doesn't do. Ryan, $5.25 in the bank. You can knock out Katie, the last round champion, with 1 correct answer.
I am an ant, and I must live with an exoskeleton.
Kat, you good with that?
I mean, it sounds heavy and rough, but I think it might be medically accurate, insect medical accurate.
So the insect medicine never falters. Ryan, you have popped off Katie.
Bye, Katie. Bye.
Bye, forever.
Bye.
Katie, it was wonderful having you on the show.
Didn't know you were an insect doctor.
I got my PhD.
Wow, that's crazy.
Already, so...
Katie, you leave the game with $12.50. Thank you so much for playing. And would you like to plug?
Can I still lurk?
You can absolutely. Yeah, I'm not kicking you out. Would you like to plug anything?
I mean, our podcast. We have a podcast. It's called Teach Me Something Good. You can learn about the Schmucker, among other historical wonders.
It's true. And I think you are on this channel again tomorrow night, correct?
I am. Yeah, with Ryan. We're gonna be doing improv.
Fantastic.
Making things up on the spot.
Yeah.
Again, forever, always. So, thank you so much, Katie. Feel free to hang around and laugh and clap and all that. But we are moving on to the next round. The next round is going to start with the next person in line, and that would be Heather. Heather, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's play Pop Off! Heather, here is the question and an explanation. What I'd like you to do, Heather, and everyone in line, is to come up with the most obnoxiously hipstery restaurant name you can think of and tell me what type of food it serves. The name of the restaurant can be no more than 3 words long. And with this round, I'm going to put on a pretty strict timer as well. So you're going to have about 15 seconds to give me a response. Heather, we'll start with you. Come up with the most obnoxiously hipstery restaurant name you can think of and tell me what kind of food it serves.
The restaurant is called Allergando, and it serves Only preparations of radishes.
Oh, shit. That sounds so fancy. I'm going to promise to take my mom there and then never. Alexa.
My restaurant is called Vegan Vix, and we only serve food made out of seitan.
Give me what is the one thing that's made out of seitan on this menu that even the meat eaters are like, all right, fine, that's good.
All right. An imitation Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Ooh, without all the hate? Or with double the hate?
Double the hate, but it's at the homophobes.
Correct answer. Ryan.
Yes, sir.
It's the same question.
Right on. So, this restaurant...
You know how the rest of the hour has been going.
This restaurant is called the Studebaker.
Uh-oh.
And its menu will shock you. It serves vegan hot dogs on homemade buns.
Okay. Getting more specific with the vegan food. Interesting. $6 in the bank. Heather, we're back to you.
The restaurant is called Whirling Dervish, and you have to spin around as you eat.
Tell me what type of food they serve.
They serve mostly American fare, but occasional Turkish stuff in nod to the origin of the Whirling Dervish.
This is literal art.
Good. No, that's very good. Yep. I will let this be a lesson to you all. I know you all are getting creative, but do not forget the prompt, and I will call you on it. This is your only warning. Alexa.
My hipster restaurant is Before It's Cool, and they serve coffee that is way too hot to consume.
That is a type of food. Ryan.
The restaurant is called Glasses No Lens, and it serves pretty much your typical bar comfort food, though no food is actually consumed there.
In what form is this food served in which it cannot be consumed?
It's served in a traditional sense. You just don't consume it there. It's all about the restaurant experience without the, lethargic feeling afterwards.
Oh, God, it sounds so hipstery. Heather.
The restaurant is called Carte Blanche. It only serves white foods.
Oh, God. Oh, I can see that happening, and I hate it. Alexa.
The restaurant is called New Taco Bell, and it only serves beans.
How are the words new and bell spelled?
GNEU. And bell is spelled BELK, and the K is silent.
Shit. That's very hipstery. Ryan.
The restaurant is called Exposed Brick, and it only serves clay like Shailene Woodley eats.
This is a restaurant only for people with pica?
Exclusively.
Kat, I'm going to come to you. We all know that there are very specific laws against discrimination.
Yes.
Can we limit a restaurant to people who only suffer from a, let's be honest, a mainly psychological disorder?
No. Short answer, no. Long answer, no. I feel like if clay was on the menu of Exposed Brick, then I'd be cool with that. But for it to be only clay, yeah, I'm not into that.
I think we've strayed from the fact that is food.
Yeah.
So,
but Exposed Brick is an actual restaurant that exists in my town. Yeah.
Such a good name. No, I'm ordering from DoorDash there next week, but
yes.
Oh, it's actually a real restaurant name?
No, it's not, but doesn't it sound like it?
It might as well be in my area.
Sorry, Ryan, we're going to have to put you under pressure. Heather, to knock off Ryan and to move into sudden death, come up with the most obnoxiously hipstery restaurant name you can think of and tell me what type of food it serves.
It's called Seasons of Love, and everything is both made with love and also extremely well seasoned.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Kat, are you good with this?
What is their featured seasoning? Is it just like salt, pepper, garlic, or is it like something that makes it elevated dining?
Fair question. Right now, it's a Himalayan pink sea salt. They have been known to do other colors of salt. They will occasionally branch into like a chipotle pepper or a blend, but it really depends on what's seasonally available. Again, Seasons of Love, seasoning.
Seasons of Love, because it's seasonal.
Love.
And when I walk in, I'm getting the chalkboard experience where they draw what they think the people who harvest it look like and then tell me about their lives, or
it's millennial pink. There's a lot of gold tones that way suspenders with like a white button down.
Yeah. No, that's a place that exists in my mind now. I'm into that.
I am into it too, and I have never seen anyone want to win a comedy game show for under $8 as much as I've seen Heather fight for it.
You haven't seen that?
No, not lately. Congratulations, Heather. That is correct. And unfortunately, Katie and Ryan are now in the penalty box. Ryan, thank you so much for playing.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to plug, dickhead?
Oh gosh, I just want to plug our Katie and I's improv show tomorrow night on this very link. We're called Bonsai Time, short form improv, and they don't really need my plug, but go Birds.
Go Birds. Go Phils. Go Birds. Action News theme intensifies.
Corey, can I please say what my next one was going to be?
Yes, please. Go right ahead.
My next one was going to be Karen's Corner, and it was all wine-flavored ice cream. I really wanted to get it out there.
Also, can we have a moment for the true tragedy that no one came up with a restaurant that serves umami? Since we have established now that umami is a food.
Umami's a food. If it was umami clay, you would have had me.
Yeah, if it was umami clay, yeah.
We draw the line at clay.
It was this close.
So close.
The restaurant's called Umami, and it serves concepts of food. So it's like the food you think in your mind, and you can eat the new Mumford & Son track as dessert.
We have a flavor profile that's contoured to your essence.
So this like sparks your aura, and this is Bob Mason jar and exposed Edison bulb. And it finishes with like soft notes of pink.
If you've been here before, please sneeze into a newspaper.
You know the drill. All right, I'm dead. I am dead.
Dead. Perfect.
Heather, Alexa, it is now time for sudden death. You two will go head to head in one final challenge. First one of you to fuck up and get sniped off by the other will be out of the game, and the other will be the winner. So we're going to start with the person who would be next in line, and that would be Alexa. Alexa, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm fucking ready.
Let's fucking do this. You're never gonna hear Drew Carey go be like, it's the fucking Price is Right. Let's go play some goddamn fucking Plinko.
I would
fucking know how to spin this fucking wheel. Wait.
Oh look, you landed on the fucking Daily Double. Good for you. All right. You want to buy a fucking what? A vowel? Get the fuck out of here. All right.
Mr. Carey, please, the children.
Let's play Pop Off. Alexa. I have a question and an explanation and a prop.
Okay.
I'm going to roll this 12-sided die. What I'd like you to do is name any movie and give a summary of that movie in exactly the number of words as the number I roll. So, for instance, if I rolled a 6, I could say Ghostbusters 2, New Yorkers, Haunted by, Pink Goop.
Okay.
It's Ghostbusters 2.
So do I lock in my movie first, or do you roll your dice first?
I'm going to roll my dice first. So you can have a little bit of time to think.
All right.
But I'm going to give you no more than 30 seconds in which to give me a response.
Cool.
So, first roll is an 8.
All right. I'm gonna pick Zootopia. Disney's Zootopia.
Okay.
Bunny, cop, and fox solve a murder quickly. Don't murder anybody.
Cat.
Yes.
Are we good with assuming that the solving of the Zootopia? Have you seen Zootopia?
The last movie I saw was Clerks 2.
Oh boy.
And then I accidentally recorded myself on FaceTime yesterday at work, and I watched that back. So that was like the most recent movie.
This is gonna lie on me for anything newer than 2008, isn't it?
Yes, but
All right.
Zootopia has the word zoo in it, so I'm fairly certain there's at least a bunny in it. So it seems good.
If she's fine, no. I would say it was quick enough. I mean, it was a solid 90 minutes.
They had 48 hours to solve it.
Good.
Right. Because
Fine.
like the first 48 feels pretty quick when someone got murdered at the Iroquois Project.
And it took all the other cops like weeks to solve.
Right,
Okay.
but this is a bunny.
So
and they
in
figured it out.
comparison to the rest of the ZPD, they did it pretty damn fast. That is what they're called. They have badges that say ZPD.
How many times have you seen Zootopia, Alexa?
It was an A cab, but at least 12.
Wow. I'm not gonna touch this with any kind of furry nonsense, Heather. I gotta
It's
roll
hard
the
to
dice.
top. Okay.
I'd like you to see this so that you can be sure of it. No, you can't see that. It's that's a 1.
That's a
Okay.
That's a
one.
1.
Oof.
I'm gonna go Citizen Kane, Rosebud.
Oh shit, that's real good. Spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen Citizen Kane.
Sorry.
That's very good.
It's a sled. Woo!
Oh, fell off the table. Try again. There we go. We are okay. Alexa, you are at another luxury of riches here. It's a 7.
7. Okay. I'm gonna pick the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay.
All right. Brad and Janet learn about their bodies.
Yeah.
I learn about their bodies too.
Yeah.
We all learn together.
Everybody wins.
With Rocky Horror.
Heather, we're playing a game of extremes here. Your number is 12.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go with Titanic.
Okay.
They build a big boat.
Yep.
It hits an iceberg.
Yep.
And it sinks.
You couldn't have mentioned the greatest love story of our generation?
Oh yeah.
I think it's a multifaceted work of art. I have seen it far more than 12 times. You could say it was sort of the nascence of my fandom of Hollywood back in the yesteryear of the late 90s. I couldn't do it justice in 1,200 words.
Ooh.
But under the constraint of 12, I chose to focus on the surface angle with which even most casual observer of history would be familiar.
All right.
Blown away by that.
I've never seen
Jaw on the floor.
I've never seen a contestant bully the host into getting it away.
We're a team. We're a team. I'm just getting him on my team.
We only came here to bully Corey. We don't care about the money.
Yeah, no, that's fair. The casting notice did say the main point of this game was to bully me. You know.
The boy was like, bully Corey, sign me the fuck up.
I hope you get a 1. All right.
I hope I do too.
Alexa, 3.
3. Okay. Okay. I I'm gonna pick The Witches.
Ooh.
Okay?
Okay.
Boys become mice.
The delay was because I definitely fell asleep 3/4 of that way through that movie. And I'm not sure if I didn't like it or I was, sometimes you just fall asleep watching a movie. And I never
promise you they do.
I know it makes complete sense. I will allow it. Heather, your turn. And the dice has landed on 8.
I'll go with my favorite movie, Gosford Park. So, British people in a country house. There's murder.
I could feel the semicolon.
I knew you could.
Alexa, 9.
9. Okay, I'm gonna pick Happy Death Day.
Ooh, okay.
Mean girl lives day repeatedly and gets murdered often.
Very good.
Thank you.
Heather. Whoops. There we go. Oh, you also get a 9.
Okay. I will go Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
In 9 words.
Here we go. J.R.R. Tolkien, help me now. All right. A company of creatures begins their noble quest slowly.
Kat, I'm just going to defer to you because I haven't talked to you in a while.
Oh, hi. I'm going to level with you. As you can assume, I've not seen that movie, but I do understand, because of Clerks 2, that is accurate. So I will tell you that is accurate. And I also know there's one ring to rule them all and one ring to bind them.
True.
I mean...
Thank you, Randall.
Thank you, Randall.
I like how she said company when she omitted the word fellowship.
You can't say the answer in the answer.
You weren't describing that particular movie, but okay. I'm not out here. I'm not. You're the one playing for.
All right, very chatty bystanders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, weird, Ryan. It looks like your little bubble on my screen is black. That generally indicates shut the fuck up.
I love that you just look like a disappointed guidance counselor. When you're like, okay, well, I'm just saying that, maybe that's not your first, but okay. And then you did the turn and the hands. Like, okay, it's fine.
Okay,
fine.
Maybe just don't call
I love it.
When it's over, I'm over it. I'm fine.
That's the aesthetic of what I want for my life. I just want someone to be disappointed and turn sideways. Like, okay, that's fine. You do that.
We'll exchange emails after this.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Alexa, your number is 5.
All right. I am going to pick Legally Blonde.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go sorority girl goes to Harvard.
It's a great line.
Thank you.
I'd like to know what the Amazon Echo in the other room thinks I asked.
I hate Jeff Bezos!
Me too. Heather, $9.50 in the bank. Your number is 5.
I will go with Chicago.
Okay.
Murder drama based on history.
Kind of close with my timer, but that's fine. Alexa, your number is 10.
Okay. I'm going to pick Mean Girls. All right. New student comes to school and destroys all the cliques.
do they get destroyed?
I think so. I think by the end they get.
Do they not just form empathy but still remain in their friend groups?
No, because the plastics break up.
Kat, have you seen Mean Girls? That was
No.
Fair enough. All right, that's fine.
But it sounded right. You could have said something, sit with us Wednesday, Tina Fey. Like, that's probably fine. That seems
With us Wednesday, Tina Fey.
Something, Wednesday, don't sit with me. Like, all right, yeah. That's good.
Oh, boy.
I'm easy to please.
Heather, your number is 7. $10 in the bank. Big money.
I will go with cinematic classic The Fast and the Furious.
Okay.
Fast cars and really hot drivers race.
All right. I'm going to start tightening your time now. We're taking it down to 20 seconds. Alexa, 6.
I'm going to pick Toy Story, the original one. All right. New toys replace old toys often.
Kat, have you seen Toy Story?
Probably.
It happens a couple times.
That's
so often is
with
the appropriate
preference,
adverb.
right?
I
just feel like the concept of new toys replace old toys often, it sounds like a pure romance party. It's very like, yeah, probably. You should replace your old toys often because they malfunction.
But I would say in the course of Toy Story, the original film, I think one toy was replaced and then another toy was mentioned to have been replaced.
I'm pretty sure they just keep adding toys.
Yeah, no one gets...
Like Woody and Buzz, I know who they are. Just like, spoiler alert, I know who Woody and Buzz are. And there's Sporky, which is sad.
Well, that's the fourth one. That's the fourth one.
So that's decades later.
I get the concept. I don't know how often they're replaced, because I know who Woody and Buzz are. It's not often enough.
I'm going to agree. I think often is the downfall here. I think...
I'm really sorry.
At the end of the movie, no one was replaced. I think everyone worked into harmony. So to say often would be, I would consider putting you under pressure. Heather?
Yes, Corey?
This is for all the marbles, and so Barry can go to sleep.
No pressure.
He said as long as we want.
He did say as long as we want, and as we have noted, this is a game purely of semantics and pedantry. So yeah, no, we're here for it. I put this card down, and I wanted this card. Your number, Heather, is 3.
I'm gonna go with Tremors.
Okay.
Really scary worms.
They are super
terrifying.
They're
screwed me up for life.
Yeah, I don't like them.
What the
They
hell? What was that? It wasn't even CGI. It was just old school bullshit 80s effects and still scarred.
And your pain is your gain because, Alexa, I'm sorry, but you have been popped off. And Heather, you are this game's champion. Woo! And it's time, very quickly.
I don't get the goodbye that everybody else got.
Oh no!
No, because you're giving me too much goddamn sass.
Way to treat your friends.
Wow.
Look, fine.
Gap Gang.
Alexa, is there anything you'd? Yeah, Gap Gang. What up?
Gap Gang. Yeah.
Is there anything you would like to plug?
You can follow me on Instagram at readysetno_improv. You can also follow me on TikTok at shoot posting. That is spelled SCIUT posting. It is a play on shit posting, and it's also my last name, shoot posting.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. And let's all watch Heather take more money. Don't you have enough?
Never enough. No such thing, my friend. This is America. How dare you?
What
kind of talk you bring in it?
I'm talking the pressure cooker. That's what I'm talking. I really need a sound effect or a light thing or something. I don't know.
Pressure cooker.
Can I advocate for the noise of a pressure cooker? Just the.
Sexy.
Just for a while.
And then the pin drops, and it goes.
Yeah, that was beautiful. It was fucking ASMR right there.
Heather, welcome to the pressure cooker. Just like Katie before you. You had how much was that? That was 10 something. Was it 10.75?
But who's counting?
10.25.
10.25.
Do I say 10.50? 11.
Oh no.
12.
You can add to that here in the pressure cooker round. I have another question here. I'll give you 60 seconds to try to name the 10 things that I have predetermined. If you can do so, you will win $50 in cash. If not, you'll get money for anything that you do get right. You already have 10.25. Let's see if you can add to it. When I say go, you'll have 60 seconds to name things in this following list. What are the 10 things I am most afraid of? 60 seconds are on the... Look at this fucking game face. Jesus Christ. Someone screenshot. Put this on Twitch.
I'm terrified. I'm utterly petrified. She's going to traumatize you. She's going to give you new fears.
Yeah. Guess what number 11 is?
Amend that card, friend.
Shit. All right. That's the good pen. I stole that from a nice restaurant. All right. 60 seconds.
There's a restaurant called Carte Blanche, and they only serve white foods. Callback.
Callbacks are the foundation of comedy. 60 seconds are on the clock. What are the 10 things I am most afraid of? Time starts. Go.
Spiders, clowns, dogs, death, the dark, the tiny packets of grape jelly, salt, pepper, public speaking, dying, a loved one dying, cemeteries, snakes, bears, lions, tigers,
Eaten by bears,
other circus animals, bad food, food poisoning, flying, heights, going to the circus.
I'll give you heights.
Okay. Losing a limb.
Losing a limb.
Naked in high school, public nudity in general, being crushed to death in closed spaces, very large spaces, bright lights, the afterlife, a higher being, the devil, tremors, skeletons, dolls like Chucky, dolls not like Chucky, slimy things, the word moist, people who wear their underwear on the outside, hipster restaurants that only serve white food.
I have to amend the list even further. Oh boy, you have mentioned many things. You got 3 right.
Terrifying world.
It is. It very much is. And the fact that that was near constant list. Everyone give her a round of applause for that. Jesus. Holy smokes. So here, the 3 that you got: losing a limb. The great heights, I gave that to you, but it's specifically dropping my cell phone from a great height. When I was in Montreal, we went to a very beautiful waterfall, and I was clutching my phone so hard that my knuckles were white because I didn't want to drop it while taking a picture. And you also got, very specifically, eaten by bears. Do not want to be eaten by bears. Here are the other things that I am most afraid of. Being mugged. Spontaneous human combustion of me or a loved one. I need you to be more specific than just dying. Choking. Being stuck on a roller coaster. Getting divorced. Drowning. Drowning's a big one. And going blind. Going blind, because that's where the moneymaker is. But another $3 are in the bank, and I'm waiting for texts from Katie's brother and or my wife to let me know that you said something that I missed. Nothing coming in yet. If you do, we'll amend that, but we'll give you $13.25. Thank you to Katie, who also has, she's our big winner of the day with, where did I put it? Nope, that's not it. That's a whole other game.
I don't know, you could say any number and I'd be like, yeah, sure.
She won $6 million, and with our congratulations.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think you have
and I know you're good for it.
Let's see. Yep, there it is. $12.50. So, Heather, you're actually our big winner tonight, but Katie, not too far off. Sure. Thank you both. I will collect your Venmo names at the end of this. But anyway, for myself, I say thank my contestants here, Heather, Katie, Ryan, and Alexa. Thank you for showing up. Kat, do you have any final words you'd like to say to our lovely audience who has bared with us for, oh my God, it's 11 o'clock.
Thank you for looking at our faces.
Thank you.
Without the cloth part that you've grown to know and love, rather. This is what all of our faces look like under it. This is what our teeth look like. Can I plug a thing? Because I'm a human person and I feel like I'm in the future now.
Absolutely. Please plug the things.
So I don't know what's going on in the world, but if you want to hear a man who looks like the homeless yellow M&M talk to other strangers from all around the world, please go to strangerthanchristian.com. Or he is on Twitter at StrangerThanC. He is a big nugget man who looks like a homeless Puerto Rican Billy Joel that makes friends with all sorts of people for no apparent reason. His name is Christian Carrion, and he's a good boy. And if you do follow him on Twitter at StrangerThanC, tell him to eat his vegetables. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh, and thank you for all of you. Who are you? Thank you for watching this thing. I apologize in advance.
I think it's just Barry now. I think
it's just
everyone
Barry.
else away.
Barry's enough of an audience. My students will find this. Don't worry. I hope they don't, but they will.
They will.
Oh,
they'll find it by tomorrow.
Barry says we have a legion of viewers. I wonder how much a legion is.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Heather, but a legion in ancient Rome was a large collection, like thousands, wasn't it?
Yeah, and in charge of
we're famous
legionnaire. So
we have 1.6. Barry, I can't do math.
I think
anyhow,
it's 16. I think it's 16. I don't know. Barry wrote a math textbook.
I'm playing the music. I'm going to bed. This is all terrible. No, thank you everyone for showing. We will see you next time. This has been Pop Off. We're all off. Good night.
Bye.